News with Liz Joe and David Navarro and meteorologist Lee Goldberg with the exclusive AccuWeather forecast. Now, Eyewitness News first at 4.
I'm meteorologist Lee Goldberg in the Weather Center. Some of the coldest weather we've seen since last February in place. Tomorrow we start with some flurries, and then we have some snow across the area on Friday. I have a brand new snowfall map to pass along at AccuWeather. But first, we have some breaking news. Dave?
Thank you, Lee. And those breaking news stories. Police in New Jersey on the scene of a home in Union where 4 people have been found dead.
And the NYPD on a citywide manhunt right now, flooding the subway system, looking for the man responsible for a frightening stabbing spree, attacking at least 5 people across Brooklyn and Queens.
The attacks started with 1 stabbing on January 8th, another yesterday, and 3 today, just hours apart. Eyewitness News reporter Lauren Glassberg live at the scene.
Now, live, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
A man is stabbed on a Metro bus, the latest in a string of violent incidents. City leaders demanding more law enforcement on the transit system.
A brutal attack at a McDonald's drive-thru. One of the victims is now brain dead. Family members today demanding justice.
And 1 person is dead and dozens others injured after severe turbulence on a Singapore Airlines flight. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ellen Leyba.
And I'm Colleen Sullivan. You're watching Eyewitness News at 3, live on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. Another violent attack on the Metro, this time a stabbing on a bus in Linwood.
Eyewitness News reporter Sophie Flay is live with the latest.
Chaos at a Northwest Indiana refinery.
Those issues set to impact just how much you pay for gas.
An emotional vigil tonight after 3 high school students are shot.
The emergency declaration after a dozen water main breaks in 1 week in Dixmoor.
A South suburban school dealing with a bed bug infestation.
Tracking our temperatures, turning much cooler into the day tomorrow with a cold front that moved through, and the latest as we head into our weekend.
Criminals using at-home technology to create deadlier weapons.
Our I-team uncovers the growing threat in local neighborhoods.
Live from Chicago, ABC 7 Eyewitness News at 10 starts right now.
Pizza.
Action News, Delaware Valley's leading news program, with Deuces Rogers, meteorologist Cecily Tynan, and Brian Taff.
It is Tuesday night. We begin with breaking news here tonight. Another arrest in connection with last week's mass shooting at a SEPTA bus stop in Burholm. Sources tell Action News a 3rd suspect is now in custody. The hunt now narrowing to find a 4th person behind this chaos, targeting 8 teens last Wednesday. Good evening. Word of that arrest came a short time ago, 1 day after police announced that 2 18-year-olds were already in custody. Action News reporter Maggie Kent joining us live at police headquarters tonight. Maggie, please promise it all.
ABC 13 Eyewitness News starts now.
Early morning downpours. Those are words we haven't been saying very often in the Houston area. But where is the rain now? And should we keep those umbrellas handy? Also, crisis at the border. El Paso's mayor says his city is already at a breaking point. This is a train carrying some 1,000 migrants is nearing the border. And a family couldn't wake up a 13-year-old boy. In fact, it would be hours before they called 911. But by then, it was already too late. Well, good morning to you on this Monday. I'm Melanie Lawson. We're going to get to all of those stories coming up in just a moment. But first, we want to check on those storm clouds. And for that, here's meteorologist Rachel Bryars. Rachel.
A Target run that turned into a talk about crime in California. Gavin Newsom describes the conversation he had while out shopping, and we fact-check what the governor says about public safety in California. Plus,
there's debates about whether or to what extent San Francisco is a destination city for drug tourism.
Could one extra piece of data help solve San Francisco's drug crisis? I'm meteorologist Sandia Patel, tracking scattered showers tonight and still a threat of thunder. I'll let you know how long, plus a look at when that weekend storm arrives. ABC 7 News at 6 starts right now.
Always live. ABC 7 News starts right now.
And check out Live Doppler 7. It proves that we are not done with this storm yet. And there are more stormy days ahead. Good evening. I'm Anna Dates.
And I'm Dan Ashley. Thanks for joining us. We're done with the strong level 3 storm for this week, thank goodness. And while we might think of this as a...
Right now on Eyewitness News at 4, the major insurance battle brewing. WakeMed now threatening to drop Cigna, which could leave customers with no protection.
And breaking right now, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's high-stakes visit to the White House. Will Congress approve new funding for military aid?
You're violating. Charlotte police today releasing video of a scuffle during a controversial arrest at a bus stop. Eyewitness News at 4 starts right now.
See what's happening this instant. ABC 11 Eyewitness News at 4 starts right now.
And good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday. I'm Joel Brown.
And I'm Amber Rapinta. We begin here at 4 with the health insurance fight between WakeMed and Cigna.
This is big. The hospital now threatening to drop patients who use Cigna insurance. Elena Athens live at WakeMed for us at 4 o'clock with more on what's behind this fight as the clock ticks on coming up with a compromise. Elena.
Yeah, I spoke with a Raleigh man who's really worried he'll have to find new doctors in the new year or travel further away just so he can stay in network and save with those out-of-network costs. And WakeMed could block Cigna patients starting January 1st if an agreement is.
Action News live at 6:30 starts now with an AccuWeather alert.
It is coming down in Hanford. ABC 30 insider Keith Piercy sharing the heavy rain turned hail in his neighborhood. Thanks for joining us for Action News Live at 6:30. Good evening. I'm Dale Uron.
And I'm Margot Kim. We're tracking the first of 2 atmospheric rivers hitting Central California. You can see our Storm Warn 30 radar. Let's get right to Chief Meteorologist Kevin Musso in our AccuWeather alert in place for this winter storm. Kevin?
Things are slowing.